Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives, Janelle Brown calls Kody's long courting period with Robyn inappropriate. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown unleashed her anger on her ex-husband, Kody Brown, in the tell-all segment. She had a one-on-one conversation with Suki Krishnan, where she opened up about his and Robyn's courting period. She also revealed that Kody and Robyn dated for over a year, which any married man should find highly inappropriate. In polygamy, no one stays in courtship for that long, as it's deemed improper. Kody mostly shared that Janelle was his favorite wife before he tied the knot with Robyn. After Robyn came into their lives, everything changed. He started prioritizing her needs and desires, sidelining his other wives. This created a gap between the Brown family members, and ultimately, the OG three wives decided to leave. They shared that they felt unwanted in their own house, and Kody and Robyn tortured them at every possible opportunity. Now, they openly share their opinions about the couple. Sister Wives fans say Janelle Brown deserves her own dating show. After years of sharing Kody Brown with other wives, Janelle is finally ready to start fresh. In the recent tell-all, she admitted she's open to dating again if the right man comes along. She made it clear that she's not asexual and still sees herself as a passionate, romantic person. Fans loved her honesty, especially when she spoke about her emotional recovery post-breakup. Many now believe it's time TLC gave Janelle her own dating show. They feel like she deserves a second chance at love. With Christine remarried and Meri also exploring new relationships, Janelle still focuses on her healing journey. Sister Wives, Janelle reveals why Kody and Robyn's relationship was inappropriate. In the recent tell-all, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown didn't hold back her opinions and shared them openly with host Suki Krishnan. The diva revealed that Kody and Robyn courted for around a year and a little more. It was highly inappropriate for someone who was already married. Kody already had 3 wives when he started dating Robyn, and it was not correct. Nobody in polygamy dates for that long. She also accepted that Kody and Robyn had a very long courtship period as compared to the rest of them. Janelle then dropped a bomb and revealed that if she had dated Kody for that long, she was sure she wouldn't have married him. Even Suki was shocked by Janelle's revelation. She further added, "I might have seen him for a little bit more of who he was." Janelle further continued, "You know what I mean? Gotten sort of off the charm ride." The diva also accepted that she doesn't have to go back and trash everything that happened in her life. Things happen for a reason, and she'll just have to accept and move on with life. If things hadn't happened at that time, then she wouldn't have been at this point in life. Currently, she is in a great space in life, and she is here for it. In the same conversation, Christine even highlighted that she feels like Kody and Robyn had a more intimate relationship even before their engagement. She presented the engagement photos as proof. Kody and Robyn were quite touchy and handsy with each other, which spoke volumes about the equation. Janelle Brown has long been seen as the quiet storm within the Brown family. Where Meri was often emotional and Christine more vocal, Janelle played the role of the peacemaker, practical, measured, and focused on providing for her family. But as years passed and the cracks in Kody's relationships widened, Janelle's silence evolved into strength, and her strength is now erupting into full candor. In the tell-all segment, Janelle revealed something that longtime Sister Wives viewers had only speculated about: the courtship between Kody and Robyn lasted over a year. That in itself may not seem scandalous to outsiders unfamiliar with polygamous customs. But as Janelle explained, long courtships are frowned upon in polygamy. Marriages are typically arranged swiftly to prevent emotional entanglements that might alienate existing family members. When Kody took over a year to officially marry Robyn, Janelle began to notice shifts, not only in the time he spent with the wives but in the energy and commitment he gave to the overall family structure. As she put it, it was inappropriate. These words weren't just a critique of Kody and Robyn's love story. They were a condemnation of everything that followed: the favoritism, the isolation, and the eventual breakdown of plural unity. Chapter 2, The warning signs were always there. While Janelle's comments are making headlines now, the signs of favoritism were apparent long before this tell-all. Fans remember the moment when Kody legally divorced Meri in order to marry Robyn, not just spiritually, but legally. This allowed Kody to adopt Robyn's children, which many considered noble, but it came at a cost to the other wives. Meri was left spiritually married and eventually emotionally abandoned. Over time, Robyn became the focal point of Kody's life. The other wives noticed the subtle shifts, Kody spending more time at Robyn's house, making decisions only after consulting with her, and beginning to treat the family like it had a hierarchy, with Robyn on top. Christine and Janelle, in particular, saw through the illusion of equality and eventually chose to walk away. Janelle's recent admission about the prolonged courtship sheds even more light on the genesis of these problems. It wasn't just Robyn's presence that fractured the family, it was how Kody's emotional energy became monopolized during that lengthy, rule-breaking courtship. Chapter 3, If I dated him that long, I wouldn't have married him. One of the most shocking lines to come from Janelle's mouth was, "If I had dated Kody for that long, I wouldn't have married him." This statement wasn't just a reflection on her own decision-making, it was a confession rooted in hindsight, healing, and a newly gained perspective. The line also subtly implies something deeper. The shorter courtships in polygamy are designed, in part, to preserve illusions. Janelle, like Christine and Meri, married Kody quickly and grew into love over time, only to later realize that perhaps they didn't know him as well as they thought. Robyn, with her extended courtship, got to fall for the idealized version of Kody, while also reinforcing that illusion for him. Janelle added poignantly, "I might have seen him for a little bit more of who he was." That acknowledgement paints a picture of a woman who has grown, one who can now look back with clarity and understand the dynamics that played out in real time. Chapter 4, Christine joins the chorus. Janelle wasn't alone in her assessment. Christine, who has since remarried and found happiness outside of polygamy, also chimed in during the tell-all. She brought attention to the engagement photos of Kody and Robyn, photos that she claimed showcased an intimacy and chemistry that went beyond spiritual courting. "They were very touchy, very handsy," Christine explained, adding that the physicality of their connection was far different than what was permitted or typical during spiritual engagements. She made a compelling point that the relationship was far more intense, even sexualized, before the wedding vows were exchanged, suggesting a breach in the standards the other wives were held to. These revelations helped validate years of fans' suspicions that Robyn was playing by a different set of rules, with Kody eagerly enabling the imbalance. Chapter 5, Polygamy's Codes and Kody's Violations. To better understand why Janelle and Christine's criticisms are so pointed, it's important to grasp the general code of conduct within fundamentalist polygamy. Courtships are generally kept short to maintain spiritual purity, emotional balance among wives, and the unity of the overall family. Long engagements create unnecessary tension and can incite jealousy. By courting Robyn for over a year, Kody broke this unwritten rule. His actions weren't just inappropriate, they were destabilizing. He unknowingly, or perhaps knowingly, created a wedge in the family structure that was supposed to be based on balance and mutual respect. Robyn, meanwhile, entered the family with a set of privileges the other wives never had: a longer courtship, legal marriage, and eventually, what many would consider the role of de facto monogamous partner. Chapter 6, Janelle's New Path, Healing and Possibilities. In what may be her most liberating tell-all appearance yet, Janelle expressed openness to dating again. She clarified that she's not asexual, that she's still passionate, and that she still believes in romantic connection, just not the one she shared with Kody. Fans were thrilled by her honesty. Many took to social media to say Janelle should get her own dating show, perhaps called Finding Love with Janelle or Janelle's Second Chapter. If Christine can find love and happiness post-Kody, why shouldn't Janelle? Janelle's dating journey would also provide a much-needed lens into mature romance, emotional independence, and post-divorce self-discovery, topics that would likely resonate with thousands of viewers who faced similar journeys. Her candidness, grace, and strength have already earned her admiration, and a dating show would only expand her fan base. Chapter 7, Robyn and Kody, now isolated in their own reality. With Christine, Meri, and now Janelle all gone, Robyn and Kody are effectively a monogamous couple. But their love story is now under intense scrutiny. What once looked like a fairy tale to Robyn has been exposed as a story written in exclusion, favoritism, and the slow dismantling of a plural family dream. Janelle's comment about Kody being different from who he initially appeared to be was a dagger through the heart of Robyn's narrative. It shows that Kody didn't just fall in love, he lost sight of the values that held his family together. In choosing to prioritize Robyn in every way, he left no room for the other wives to feel seen, loved, or respected. Conclusion: Janelle's truth is also the fans' truth. Janelle Brown's revelation in the tell-all episode of Sister Wives is not just about calling out an inappropriate courtship. It's about reclaiming her narrative, finding her voice, and exposing a truth that fans have sensed for years. Her words, "If I had dated him that long, I wouldn't have married him," echo the regrets, realizations, and awakenings of many women who wake up one day and finally see a relationship for what it is. In many ways, Janelle is now the heart of Sister Wives. With Christine remarried and Meri exploring life on her own, Janelle remains a fan favorite who still lives and speaks with authenticity. Her journey is far from over, and that's exactly what makes it so exciting. Whether TLC grants her a dating show or not, one thing is clear: Janelle Brown is no longer playing nice. She's speaking truth, she's growing stronger, and she's finally taking control of her life, on her own terms. And fans are here for every second of it. HGTV's Aaron Napier, 39, needs to weigh in on this wild Sister Wives Western decor. No design shaming here, we all have our tastes. But the worst offense? Thinking you've got an eye for style when you really, really don't. After one Reddit user got a hold of Sister Wives stars Robyn Brown and Kody Brown's interior design, it's clear they do not have a panache for style. Imagine attempting to adorn your home with your favorite themes and colors, only to find it's simply a mishmash of unhinged, regurgitated Walmart items tossed here and there, used in the worst ways possible. The Browns might be in desperate need of a renovation rescue. With their flair for Western items, tacky patterns, and natural wood galore, there might only be one person on the planet who could salvage this home. Her name is Aaron Napier. How Aaron Napier can salvage the Sister Wives home. Before we explore how Aaron could be a design superhero, we need to address the glaring flaws in Kody and Robyn's home. The keyword is cohesion. The findings from the Zillow listing showcased some bizarre choices, including a Flintstones-inspired sink in the bathroom, a gaudy tufted jewel-tone bed adorned with purple accoutrements, and a Western-themed living room featuring a Walmart rug and oversized recliners designed for comfort rather than vanity. It's clear that the Browns have a fantasy world they live in, but it just doesn't work for everyone. As one Reddit user posted, too many colors and textures mixed. Too many different wood tones that do not match that red. Furniture different colors and nothing flows or makes sense. The strangest art with cheap-looking frames. Now, I know what you're thinking, won't Aaron play with colors and textures in that sense? Yes. But it comes with a purpose. Should she layer pattern on pattern, they tend to live in the same family. If we take the purple on purple accent colors in the primary bedroom, it's clear that Robyn has an affinity for this shade, but due to the fact it's all the same, it becomes overkill. What Aaron would do is take those desired tones and introduce them through a variety of textiles and patterns. Robyn would get her palette wish while telling a color story. The living room is cumbersome. The couches are arranged in a manner that, combined with the TV cabinet and the door, the Western-themed rug creates the illusion of a corral. Aaron can easily come in and find a less tacky way to bring in the rodeo. Perhaps an accent wall featuring cowboy wallpaper could be considered, but it would mean that everything else would need to be toned down. She can introduce comfortable chairs and couches in the leather tones that don't overwhelm the space. The one thing that the Browns have going for them is natural wood. Aaron can easily swoop in and salvage the wood, featuring it as a character and not just a part of the home. There is hope, they just need to call in the expert. Of course, if Aaron's grand millennial design style isn't for them, she shouldn't be offended. It's not for everyone. What her style introduces is the celebration of history. There's a whimsical element that arises when she plays in a client's home. For those who prefer something clean and sleek, venture over to Joanna Gaines as inspiration. Her modern farmhouse chic has become a staple in many HGTV fans' homes. Though we may have just bashed Walmart, you can head over to Target to bring Joanna's hearth and hand into your own space. The beauty of HGTV is there will always be at least one personality who might speak to you. Tristan and Kamahai Kalama bring the spirit of Hawaii into their projects. Chelsea and Koldebor celebrate farmhouse fab. Jonathan Knight gives you a classic farmhouse. Christina Hawk gives you a modern neutral aesthetic. The list is endless. So, Kody and Robyn, take your pick. There is someone out there willing to help.